Good morning, Central Oregon, and welcome to Legacy Realty's Sips and Tips with Shamice Christensen and myself, Amanda McNerney, and our guest of honor today, Crystal Buckley.
Thank you for joining us, Crystal.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Crystal comes from Krave Construction Services. Tell us a little bit what that's about.
So Krave Construction Services, as a whole, I do a little bit of everything, interior and exterior design for new builds, also home staging for agents and for selling and for new builds. Also, interior design just as far as changing paint colors or helping people prepare. So it's kind of a wide variety, a little bit of everything, but I really specialize in the home staging and the interior and exterior.
So we have lots of sellers that aren't sure of what they should do for their house to make sure it makes a great first impression. Would you have some tips for them of what they could do?
Yes, first impression is huge. Usually walking into the living area, the kitchen, you don't want it to be cluttered. You want it to really wow them so that they remember that house, and just basically, hopefully just moving things around that they already have and maybe storing some items so that things aren't cluttered and buyers can look at it and see themselves there.
Interesting that you say add color. Do you think that's because a lot of times we take pictures and a lot of people are on the internet and that's their first impression of the house?
Right.
Does color kind of help those photos pop?
I think so.
Also,
there's
I
colors
really
to use,
think
like
so.
Master bedroom, for instance, light blues, browns. There's colors that are really subtle. It doesn't need to be overwhelming, but
Right.
just something that is really soothing and subtle that kind of pulls everything together.
Helps people picture that that's their house.
Yes, and neutral.
Yeah.
A lot of people, I love pictures. I love pictures of my kids. That's great for your house, but people want to be able to see that as their house and not be overwhelmed by too many personal things, but just more things that make them look at it, the way that they could see it.
I think the depersonalizing is huge because
Yes.
I'm even guilty of this. I walk through houses and all I do is look at the photos of the family and
Right.
all that, and it can be really distracting and
Right.
hard for a buyer to envision themselves living in
Right.
that space.
That's true, because you want them looking at your house, not how cute your darling kids are.
Right. So that's, I think, where the color and more the art comes in, is that taking away because you need to put something on a lot of those walls, but taking away the distractions and bringing in something that, really makes the house flow and gives them a better idea and pulls everything together so that the whole house flows together, I think is huge.
Yeah.
And most of the time it's very simple. It's just coming in and having someone come in and look at it a different way.
For sure.
Your tip for
Well,
today,
thank you,
Central
Crystal.
Oregon. It is important to make that first impression if you're selling your house. So maybe declutter, add some color, anything else?
Depersonalize.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers.